It's time for more Calvin and Hobbes. This one is Homicidal Psycho Jungle Cat. So let's just get started. Aha, right here. Meeting smile after smile in the air. There's a feeling of Christmas. Not thinking about it won't make it go away, you know. Well, your haircut's a big improvement. You like what it says in the back of my head? What says? Didn't the barber shave I may have a bad haircut, but you're downright ugly back there? Good heavens, no. Okay, Charlie, give me back that tip! I'm growing my fingernails long. Then I'll file them into points so I'll have claws just like you. Mine are retractable. No retractable claws, no opposable toes, no prehensile tail, no compound eyes, no fangs, no wings. Sigh. I'm home! Ever notice how time slows down during a catastrophe? Sigh. And good times are always over so fast. Can I learn to parachute out of an airplane? Why don't you just play chicken on the railroad tracks? It would be a cheaper way to toy with death, I'm sure. Mom's so practical. Miss Wormwood? Yes, Calvin? You can present the material, but you can't make me care. Rumor has it she's up to 2 packs a day, unfiltered. Recess! A school day break for play and exercise. Little does Susie realize how much exercise she is about to get. She turns at the sounds of running feet behind her. Have her friends come to join her? No! It's a pack of ferocious Deinonychus dinosaurs! Screaming, Susie hurls herself toward the school doors, but the pack is closing in. With the grim efficiency of wild dogs, the predators have a meal. Across the playground, students huddle in stupefied horror. Which one of them will be next? Thus, the weak and stupid are weeded out in a heartless but essential natural selection, keeping the human population in check. At least that's how it ought to be. Thank you for that tasteless and entirely uninformative report on overpopulation. See me after class. You like that, Susie? Do you hate being a girl? It's gotta be better than the alternative. What's it like? Is it like being a bug? Like a what? I imagine bugs and girls have a dim perception that nature played a cruel trick on them, but they lack the intelligence to really comprehend the magnitude of it. I must have put my finger on it. Dear Santa, this year I don't want any gifts. I just want love and peace for my fellow man. Reverse psychology. Kinda risky, don't you think? Dear Santa, why is your operation located at the North Pole? I'm guessing cheap elf labor, lower environmental standards, and tax breaks. Is this really the example you want to set for us impressionable kids? My plan is to put him on the defensive before he considers how good I've been. Dear Santa, last year I asked for a long-range thermonuclear smart missile and a launcher. Instead, I got socks and a shirt. Obviously, you mixed my order up with someone else's. Let's get with the program, huh? Just 'cause he gives the stuff away free, he thinks he can get away with an incompetent organization. Look at this great snowball. I'd sure like to paste someone upside the head with it. But I figure each snowball I throw means I'll get one less present from Santa. I wish I knew if Santa was bringing me any underwear. Dad, I'd like to have a little talk. Okay. As the wage earner here, it's your responsibility to show some consumer confidence to start buying things that'll get the economy going and create profits and employment. Here's a list of some big-ticket items that I'd like for Christmas. I hope I could trust you to do what's right for our country. I gotta stop leaving the Wall Street Journal around. I wish Santa would publish the guidelines he uses for determining a kid's goodness. For example, how much does he weigh motives? Does he consider the kid's natural predisposition? I mean, if some sickeningly wholesome nerd likes being good, it's easy for him to meet the standards. There's no challenge. Heck, anyone can be good if he wants to be. The true test of one's mettle is being good when one has an innate inclination towards evil. I think one good act by me, even if it's just to get presents, should count as 5 good acts by some sweet-tempered kid motivated by the pureness of his heart. Don't you? Hey, Susie! Pow! In your case, of course, the question is academic. I wanted to put a rock in the snowball, but I didn't. That should be worth a lot. I say if a novelty Christmas song is funny the first time, it's funny every time. Okay, Hobbs, I got a plan. Yeah? If I do 10 spontaneous acts of goodwill a day, from now till Christmas, Santa will have to be lenient in judging the rest of this last year. I can claim I've turned a new leaf. 10 spontaneous acts of goodwill a day? That's pretty many. Don't remind me. Well, here's your chance. Susie's coming this way. Maybe I'll start tomorrow and do 20 a day. Oh man, Susie's right in range. It's a clear shot. I can't miss. I thought you were gonna do 10 spontaneous acts of goodwill a day. It's not even noon. I'll do them after lunch. Look, doing 10 good acts isn't gonna impress Santa if you do bad things all morning. Suppose I just graze her jaw and knock some feelings loose. That'd be in the gray area, don't you think? Don't expect to play with all my presents when you don't get any. Smack! Yes! I'm sorry! Not as sorry as you're gonna be! I think as long as you suffer for your sins, they don't count. It's your only hope. Here, it's a comic book. It's my comic book, but you can read it. Just make sure your hands are clean and acid-free, and only touch the mylar bag and use these sterilized tongs to turn the pages, and try not to exhale too much moisture, okay? Don't mess it up. There! That's one spontaneous act of goodwill. I hope you're satisfied, Santa. Darn you! I think spontaneous acts of goodwill should be less reluctant. Reluctant ones qualify! it's amazing how many things you can take apart with just one ordinary screwdriver. Such as... Well, just for starters, that is, hypothetically, I mean, not that I know for a fact, of course, just a theory. I imagine that maybe, oh, well, gosh, it's hard to say. I gotta stop introducing topics of conversation. People always seem so crabby and animals always seem so content. I wonder why that is. It's probably because animals know they're superior and people know they're inferior. I figured it was because animals get 15 hours of sleep every day. Actually, I think animals are just as crabby as people are. I'm not getting up till it's as warm out there as it is in here. I'm home! Hello? Thanks for the big welcome! You're letting in cold air. This snowman doesn't look very happy. He's not. He knows it's just a matter of time before he melts. The sun ignores his entreaties. He feels his existence is meaningless. Is it? Nope. He's about to buy a big screen TV. I hate trudging up these hills. I didn't come out here to work. I came out here to ride and have fun. Well, you can't ride the sled if you don't climb the hills. I could if you pulled me up. He's so lazy and selfish. What's wrong with your snowman? It's a snow woman. I don't care. We're not having an anatomically correct snowman in the front yard. Eggplant casserole at night? Why, yes. All that fur must be strictly ornamental. Nice try! Plop! It's that moment of dawning comprehension I live for. Dinosaurs. Where are my glasses? I thought they were right here. I put them down. I went to get my book. I told Calvin to shovel the walk. Where could they be? If you do the job badly enough, sometimes you don't get asked to do it again. One, write a paragraph explaining the significance of Magellan's expedition. A gas mask, a smoke grenade, and a helicopter. That's all I ask. I'm gonna pound you Reese's, Twinkie. Oh yeah? Well, you'll have to catch me first! When your strategy is to run like a squirrel, it's hard to come up with a good taunt. Today is Valentine's Day. So what? Who cares? Not me. Who's your Valentine this year? Nobody. Is it Susie? No. I bet she is. I bet your heart beats faster at the sound of her name. Ah, how you long to gaze deep into her shimmering eyes. What? Your cheeks are quivered. Your chin quivers. Your cheeks are flushed. Your chin quivers to imagine her soft, warm lips pressed against yours. Oh, to be locked for eternity in a passionate embrace with sweet, sweet Susie. Can I be best tiger? Take it back! Have you picked out a ring yet? Take it back! Where's the honeymoon? Take it back! Hey, Calvin! Huh? You jerk! This is for sending me a Valentine card with a drawing of me as a worm-eaten corpse! Oh, you sent her a card? Dr. Love, paging Doctor, I am in love. I'd say we're about due for another St. Valentine's Day massacre. Important message this way. Important message next side. Important message. Look out. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm not gonna do this homework. Come on, let's go outside. Nobody gives the evil eye like your dad. Did you see how his veins throbbed? What's in the big bag? Nothing you need to know about. Come on, tell me. Well, let's just say it's something that might come in handy today. Why? What happens today? We got a history test, remember? So what'd you bring? A bomb? Wouldn't you and the principal both like to know? Why won't you tell me what's in that bag? It's a severed head. It's not! Don't be disgusting! Fine, don't believe me. You said it would come in handy during today's test. The head's an oracle. I'll put it on my desk and it will tell me answers. Forget I asked. I don't even care. Susie is a booger brain. It speaks the truth! Here are your tests. You may begin. Can I go get something from my locker? What do you need? I can't tell you. Then sit and do your test. You're spoiling the great surprise for the class! It would be a great surprise for me if you just get to work. Test 1. When did discover... Cough, cough, cough! Can I get a drink of water? Okay, but hurry up. This is a job for... To avoid detection while changing identities, mild-mannered Calvin leaps into his locker. There he makes the stupendous transformation into... Stupendous Man! Da-ta-da-tum-tum, da-ta-da-tum-tum. Gosh, it's dark in here. Where's that darn handle? Bang, bang, bang! I can't get out! This is a real job for Stupendous Man. Bang, 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 bang! Heck, this may even be a job for the custodian. Where's Calvin? Didn't he come back from the drinking fountain? I bet he's in his locker, Miss Wormwood. He brought something secret in a paper bag today that he said would help him on the test. 5 years until retirement. 5 years until retirement. Stupendous Man, stupendous powers are of no avail in this cunning trap. Zounds! It's stupendous, man's fierce nemesis, the crab teacher, coming to finish him off! Calvin? Let's see if Calvin got whatever was in his locker. Ka-chunk! With stupendous muscles of magnitude, stupendous man breaks free! What on earth? S for stupendous, T for tiger, ferocity of. U for underwear, red. P for power, incredible. E for excellent physique. N for, something. Well, I'll come back to that. D for determination. U for... Wait, how do you spell this? Is it I? It's not enough that we have to be disciplinarians. Now we need to be psychologists. Your nefarious scheme will never succeed. Stupendous man escapes! A crimson bolt bursts through the air. Calvin, come back here! Now it's off to apply my stupendous powers of concentration to the history test of my alter ego, mild-mannered Calvin. Ta-da! Have no fear, boys and girls. I'm stupendous man, champion of liberty and justice. Try to restrain yourselves, girls. I'm just here to do Calvin's test. He lives on your street, doesn't he? I hardly even know him, Candace. Stupendous man, stupendous knowledge. Let's him complete the test with stupendous speed. 1492, the Battle of Lexington. Trotsky, the Cotton Gin. Another triumph for virtue and right. And now with a whoosh, stupendous man is off into the sky. So long, kids. Always brush your teeth. Kaping! Class, did Calvin come in here? Has anyone seen him? Here I am, Miss Wormwood. Boy, was I thirsty. Oh my god, you got the wrong guy! I'm Calvin, I didn't do anything wrong! Poor class, I just got a drink of water! You said I could! Stupendous man's the one you want, I'm not him! Help, help! Scrape drag! Class, you saw stupendous man! Tell Miss Wormwood! Help, I've been falsely accused! Good skunk! When Mom asks me how my day at school was, I always just say fine and change the subject. No! So the teacher told Mom, and Mom hit the roof and took away my costume. Yikes. Has Stupendous Man ever won a battle? Well, they're all moral victories. One can't be picky. Oh, and I flunked the test, too. Cluck-a-muck plus spiff! Spiff chug wunka! We join our hero, the courageous Space Mountain Spiff, as he is pursued across the galaxy by hostile aliens. A bolt of exploder ray explodes behind him! The aliens are closing in! Spiff punches the accelerator and dives toward the mysterious world below. Blasting low over the planet's surface at near light speed, our hero is horrified to discover the aliens are still on his trail! Spiff has but one desperate chance. He flies through a tight arch, hoping the aliens will crash as they follow. Zounds! The old battleship is surprisingly maneuverable! Don't you call me that, and you're going to bed if I have to chase you all night! Repent, sinners, the end is near, spring is coming. The snowmen prophets of doom. You certainly take the pleasure out of waiting for daffodils. Mom, wake up! Come quick! What's wrong? What's the matter? Do you think love is nothing but a biochemical reaction designed to make sure our genes get passed on? Whatever it is, it's all that's keeping me from strangling you right now. Mom's midnight reassurances are never very reassuring. I bet some kids walk around corners without even thinking about it. That was a rotten trick. Gravity must pull especially hard on tigers. That's an impression we like to cultivate. Scientific names, $1. Scientific names? Sure, scientists come up with great wild theories, but then they give them dull, unimaginative names. For example, scientists think space is full of mysterious invisible mass, so what do they call it? Dark matter! Duh! I tell you, there's a fortune to be made here. I like to say, quark, 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 quark. Quark! Instead of making an idiot of yourself, why don't you go find me some scientists? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. Blake wrote that. Apparently the tiger was on fire. Maybe his tail got struck by lightning or something. Flammable felines. What a weird subject for poetry. This is why I try to sleep through most of the day. Boring! Yeah, kill the messenger. Principal. Lemonade, $15 a glass. $15 a glass? That's right. Want some? How do you justify charging $15? Supply and demand. Where's the demand? I don't see any demand. There's lots of demand. Yeah? Sure, as the sole stockholder in this enterprise, I demand monstrous profit on my investment. And as president and CEO of the company, I demand an exorbitant annual salary. And as my own employee, I demand a high hourly wage and all sorts of company benefits. And then there's overhead and actual production costs. But it looks like you just threw a lemon in some sludge water. Well, I have to cut expenses somewhere if I want to stay competitive. What if I got sick from that? Cave et emptor is the motto we stand behind. I'd have to charge more if we followed health and environmental regulations. You're out of your mind. I'm going home to drink something else. Sure, put me out of a job. It's you anti-business types who ruined the economy. I need to be subsidized. Bang, clang, wang, zang, blang. Zing, blang, pang. Will you stop that awful racket? You're driving me crazy! And a check mark for Tuesday. It all boils down to luck, Cubs. Some people are born lucky, and some people are born unlucky. Either way, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't fight luck. You can't fight luck. We're headed for that cliff! Yikes, bad luck! Bye. See what I mean? You go along minding your own business, and suddenly your luck runs out. If you're, unlucky, what can you do? You're condemned to suffer! Ooh, right in the pricker bushes, just like yesterday. Maybe my luck will change tomorrow. I think tigers are actually classified as liquids. Har har. I'm up. Hey, get back in bed. I made it, Calvin. It's way too late for this nonsense. We are gonna watch TV. Ha ha ha. Calvin, stop this. You go straight to bed. No. You're in big trouble, young man. You'll never catch me. Gotcha! I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up. Put me down. Let go. I'm not tired. Ah! Mom has to earn a night's respite from me. Wow, a dime! He just loved me to believe that somersault was intentional and innocent. Damn, my poster didn't win the contest! I think the judges were on the take and the whole thing was rigged. I want you to call the school board, have them declare fraud, and make them take the prize away from Susie and give it to me. Calvin, losing is a part of life. You should learn to be a good sport about it and keep things in perspective. After all, winning isn't everything. Is that really what they believe on the planet you're from? You've been watching athletic shoe ads again, haven't you? This tiger is sprawled so still and so flat. A question arises when glancing thereat. Is he asleep? To be perfectly frank, he looks more as if he was creamed by a tank. This is nothing good on TV. Then turn it off. Turn it off? You mean I should just sit here staring at a blank screen all day? Oh. Oh man, there goes the game. What a dumb sport. I hate baseball. What's the use of trying? I haven't started around the bases yet. Huh? La-di-da-da, I'm walking. Ooh, look at the pretty flower. I think I'll stop and smell it. Uh-oh, my shoes are tied. Better have a seat and tie it. Now I'm hopping backwards. Look at me, I'm crawling. I'm a tiny little inchworm, moving an inch at a time. Inchy squincy, inchy squincy. Whoop, too late. Home run. Stitches for Hobbs, bandages for you. How on earth did you do this to yourself? Don't feel sorry for him. He out-deserved it. Candid opinions. You're a bat-faced, bug-eyed, booger-nosed, baloney-brained beetle butt. This volunteer social work just isn't for me. Ooh, pop! It could have happened. Only corn does that. Add some cold water and get back in the tub. This is a big fat waste of my time! Help! It's the thought police! I've been disempowered! My center self-actualizing animal has been impacted by toxic, codependent dysfunctionality. You've been temporarily inconvenienced. Take out the trash. Are you saying there's a difference? Mom, can I have the car keys? No. Can you believe the encyclopedia doesn't have an entry for a hot wire? What do you think that cloud looks like? A bunch of suspended water and ice particles. Why? Everybody hates a literalist. I love summer. 3 whole months with no responsibilities. There's nothing we have to do. They say idle hands are the devil's workshop. I resent that. We work darn hard at this. This way, stand here, get a big surprise. Hobbs is laughing in his sleep. What's so funny? Shh, I'm gonna pounce on Calvin. Run for your life, Calvin! The literary world is abuzz about Maple Syrup's sequel to Hamster Huey and the Gooey Kablooey. We have to buy it. It's called Commander Coriander Salamander and their single-hander Bellylander. Architects should be forced to live in the buildings they design, and children's book authors should be forced to read their stories aloud every single night of their rotten lives. Like delicate lace, so the threads intertwine, oh gossamer web of wondrous design, such beauty and grace wild nature produces. Ugh, look at that spider suck out that bug's juices. I am the world's most powerful computer. Ask me a question. Why does the world's most powerful computer wear little red sneakers? I am the world's most powerful computer. Ask me a question. Did Calvin clean his room as I asked him to, or did he spend the whole morning playing with a cardboard box? System error, delete question, and try again. What happened? Mom booted me up here. Where are you going? Out? Did you pick up your room? I tried, but I couldn't lift it. Get it? For some reason, the sound of a child's laughter doesn't make Mom sentimental. My elbows are grass-stained, I got sticks in my hair, I'm covered with bug bites and cuts and scratches. I got sand in my socks and leaves in my shirt. My hands are sticky with sap and my shoes are soaked. I'm hot, dirty, sweaty, itchy, and tired. I say, consider this day seized. Tomorrow we'll seize the day and throttle it. I don't think so. Definitely not. Nah. That's a little better. Ew. Yeah, perfect! What now, Calvin? No, absolutely not. Put those back. Mom says no way. Grown-ups have no taste. Mom! Hey, Mom! Calvin, stop yelling across the house. If you want to talk to me, walk over to the living room where I am. I stepped in dog doo. Where's the hose? Jump, 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 jump. Ah, you've fallen into my trap. Maybe you'd like to take that move over. Your remaining piece must have one heck of a plan. Spruce! Ah, no way! Think about it! Wasn't that refreshing? I need to work on my salesmanship. Mom says if I stay up here for 2 hours, 3 days a week, I don't have to take any lessons this summer. Calvin! Mom's calling. Start the stopwatch. Shouldn't you answer her? Not yet. She doesn't see us, so she can't prove we heard her. The trick is to listen to her tone of voice and answer just before she gets mad enough to come looking for us. Calvin! Okay, that was it. Now we play innocent. Are you calling me? Come inside. It's time for bed. It's getting dark. Ha! She made a tactical blunder. Darkness is relative. It's not dark. Yes, it is. Come inside. I can still see my hands. It's not real dark. It's dark enough. Let's go. Rat, she cut off debate before we could really define the terms. Now we have to bargain. Can I stay out another 10 minutes? That's all I want. No, come in now. 5 minutes then. Just 5 minutes, okay? Now, Calvin. Darn, she's catching on. She's guessed that my 5 minutes is her half hour. We'll go for the fake agreement. Okay, I'm coming. Now we can stay out a little longer before she realizes I lied. How's the time? We dragged this out. 53 seconds so far. Good, let's go for the record. Oops, I lost my shoe. Every minute outside and awake is a good minute. A bee nest! I hate bees! Whap! I don't see the harpoon that gored you, but this will help with the sting. Call the National Guard. I'm sure they could track the bee on radar. This meeting of the Get Rid of Slimy Girls Club will now come to order. First, Tiger Hobbs will read the minutes of our last meeting. Thank you. 9:30. Meeting called to order. Dictator for Life Calvin proposes a resolution condemning existence of girls. 9:35. First Tiger abstains from vote. Motion fails. 9:36. Patriotism of First Tiger called into question. 9:37. Philosophical discussion. 10:15. Bandages administered. Dictator for Life rebuked for biting. Is this a great club or what? 10:16. Forgot what debate was about. Medals of Bravery awarded to all parties. Gentlemen, the purpose of today's meeting is to devise another brilliant plan to annoy our enemy. Dictator for Life Calvin's bold proposal is greeted with huzzas for membership. We have tolerated the enemy's presence too long, I say. Shouts of assent, much pounding on tables. 3 cheers erupt for club ideals. Membership reduced to tears. More huzzas. Pandemonium ensues. Boy, leading the club's a heady experience. Good meetings always turn into riots. Field Scout Calvin reports the enemy was sighted, engaged in enemy activity on the sidewalk 2 doors down. As chief strategist, I suggest, excuse me, a question from the floor. The chair recognizes First Tiger Hobbs. Exactly what enemy activity was the enemy engaged in? You know, girl stuff. Say no more. Alright, here's the plan. We make up a fake code with fake instructions and see that it accidentally falls into Susie's hands. She decodes the message, which says we don't want her to go behind our house. Naturally, she'll go there, and we'll be waiting, ready to soak her with water balloons. Why don't we just hit her with water balloons right now where she's sitting? You're a good officer, Hobbs, but let's face it, you don't have an executive mind. I still think my idea sorta makes sense. Now, this is supposed to look like a coded message from me to you, but we'll leave it for Susie to find. Obviously, the code will have to be easy to break so she can read the disinformation we're giving her. How about if we write backwards? Yeah, that's good. Dear Hobbs. Gosh, I hope Susie's not too dumb to figure this out. Cracking codes is like second nature to cool spies like us. Top secret. Dear Hobbs, if Susie goes behind our house at noon, all our secret plans will be ruined. Calvin. There! Once Susie decodes this message, she'll be lured to our water balloon trap. What a great plan! My only regret is blowing the best day of my life while I'm so young. Good, Susie's still playing on the sidewalk. We'll stroll by and accidentally drop the coded message. Yes, Hobbs, I have a top secret coded letter for you here. Very mysterious, very secret. Just make sure the note doesn't fall into a girl's hands. If the code is broken and read, our plans will be ruined. We did it! Ha! Everything's going perfectly! Except she's not picking up the letter. Why isn't Susie picking up the coded message? Doesn't she see it? What's wrong with her? Doesn't she know enough to intercept somebody else's secret letter when it's dropped right in front of her? Maybe she wasn't paying attention to us. That's inconceivable! Who wouldn't be interested in everything we do? Look, Susie sees the letter. She's picking it up. She's reading the envelope. She's walking over here. You dropped this letter for Hobbs. Here. Gee, thanks. Well, that was awfully decent of her. It's no use, it's no use! Everybody gets good enemies except me! Let's stroll over this way once again, Hobbs. Yes, let's. It's a good thing you have that top secret coded letter, Hobbs. It would be awful if you happened to drop it near Susie one more time. If I were Susie and I found the letter, I'd pick it up and decode it so I could ruin all our plans. That'd sure be bad for us. It worked. She's opening the letter. Good. I was afraid we'd have to hit her on the head and read it to her. This must be the coded letter Calvin's trying to get me to read. Not much of a code, just backward letters. I can read it through the back of the page. Dear Hobbs, if Susie goes behind our house at noon, all our secret plans will be ruined. Calvin. Gosh, it's almost noon. I better hurry over to Calvin's house if I want to spoil his plans. She fell for it. Come on, Hobbs, hurry. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Get the water balloons. Hurry. We gotta hide before Susie gets here. She swallowed that fake letter hook, line, and sinker. She thinks she's tricking us, but we'll trick her. We're geniuses, Hobbs. Man, is she in for a surprise. I wonder what's keeping her. She probably got lost. It's past noon. Why isn't Susie walking into our brilliant ambush? Where is she? You stay here and guard the water balloons. I'll go on a reconnaissance mission and find out what she's doing. Wait a minute, why can't I go on the reconnaissance mission? Because if you got captured, you tell Susie anything for a tummy rub. I might not. You can't trust a girl to do anything right. We go to all this trouble to lure Susie into a trap, but she doesn't show up. As soon as I find out where she is, I'll get Hobbs in the water balloons and we'll let her have it. If she won't come to the ambush, we'll bring the ambush to her. 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh, no! This doesn't go in the club log, understood? It never happened. Since you're already wet, it would be a shame not to use these water balloons. It's a dark day for the Get Rid of Slimy Girls Club. Our great plan backfired, and I'm the one who got soaked. Oh, the shame, the ignominy. Sigh. If you resign, can I be dictator for life? I didn't say I was resigning! Well, Hobbs, the battle may have been lost, but the war goes on. This afternoon, we'll devise a bigger, better, and even more complicated scheme, and revenge will be yours! The spirit of grossness cannot be extinguished. And for courage in the face of temporary setbacks, I award us bottle caps of velour. Yay! A good meeting always ends with us getting new medals. This is such a great club. Here, Calvin, I brought some lunch for you and Hobbs. Gee, thanks, Mom. What do you say we break out the comic books while we think up our big plans? Oh, boy. It's looking like a good afternoon, old buddy. I love summer. Yep, that's a pretty good cow impression. From now on, that's how I eat salads. Life, 5 cents. Alright, here's a nickel. What do I get? Nothing. I just ripped you off. What? That's life. Hey, ow, ow! Oh, Mom, I just remembered some lady called you about an hour ago. Did you get her name and number? No. Well, how am I supposed to call her back? You don't need to. She's still on the line. Yesterday, Dad told me not to eat a pepper because it was hot, so I ate the whole thing in 2 bites. Man, was I ever in agony. I was ricocheting off the walls all night. I thought it was gonna explode. I gotta get a stunt double. Dinosaurs. Suicide drink, 25 cents. Summer days are supposed to be longer, but they sure seem short to me. I'll say, we didn't get to do half our itinerary.